everybody. Today is April 22nd, 2026, and I'm here to address some things because of the truth that I posted in comments on things such as why do men fear the matriarchy, and because I basically speak the truth. And a lot of women come at me in the comments, which they accuse me of hating and that I'm just dripping with hatred. Okay, first of all, I don't hate women. I hate their behavior. I hate their entitlement. And things of that sort. Men are not afraid of the patriarchy. Oh, and by the way, I'm not the only woman that they come after. They come after Daphne, also known as the Queen of Accountability. They come after Lady J and Danica Marie from Dope Discussions. You know, you women claim that you're better than men and how you're strong and independent and how you're making the bag, as you call it. Let's just be honest, money. Well, if that's so true, then why is it that Daphne and Nikita Marie and Lady J are responding to the comments and the videos that women make asking, where are all the good men? And why don't men approach us anymore? And calling men broke and dusty because you think that you're entitled to a $500 dinner or a $5,000 to a $10,000 Birka bag or Gucci bag on the first date, and you don't even know the man, and the man doesn't even know you. So you tell me why you feel that you're entitled to his money. If you have that kind of money, then you should have no problem paying for your meal on the first date. And let him pay for his. There's nothing wrong with a coffee date or ice cream and a walk in the park or a picnic for a first date. First dates are supposed to get to know somebody and see if you vibe or click, so that you can move on to the second or the third. But see, men have woken up, and what pisses you off is the fact that you think you're so high value and you're giving that man ran through box. You call it dating, when in fact it's no longer dating, it's prostitution. You don't want a marriage, you just want the fanfare of the wedding. You want men to be traditional and chivalrous, but you don't want to reciprocate that. You want the title of wife, but you don't want to do anything that the wife has to do, which is laundry, cleaning the house, cooking. But you scream, oh, that's oppression, that's slavery, oh, it's unpaid labor. Really? Well, then I guess you're a slave and being oppressed by your own self, because you're going to have to cook and clean and do your own damn laundry if you're single. You're already a slave if you work for someone else, another company, a corporation, whatever. So you are a slave. A lot of companies and corporations, even though they're laying off a lot of people en masse, both men and women, but they're laying off more women than they are men. They don't want to hire women because they know that women will falsely accuse men. They will lie about men. They will ruin a man's reputation, and they're never held accountable. See, the difference between men and women is that men hold each other accountable. Women don't. And if you think that living with just no men in the world and only women would be better, no, it wouldn't. Because women, regardless of whether you want to admit it or not, women really do hate each other. But they'll lie to each other's faces even if a woman is obese in an outfit that doesn't look good on her. Her other women friends or so-called friends that surround her, "Oh no, queen, you look good. You slay." Instead of being honest and saying, "I'm sorry, but that outfit on you does not look good. You need to lose a few pounds so that you're healthier and you don't have heart disease and diabetes, or, God forbid, certain cancers happen to people that are obese." And you constantly reject men on their height or their hairline when those things are genetic. They can't change anything about that. But then you get triggered when a man has his preference and doesn't want to date an obese woman. And obesity is something that is within your control. That's something you can change. Men don't want to deal with women anymore because you're combative. You're arrogant. Your ego is out of control, inflated. You're entitled. And if you sit here and tell me I'm lying about how women are grown and, oh, women can handle rejection, no, you can't. Because again, there's videos all over social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, where women who are rejected have complete and utter meltdowns, hurling insults at men, accusing men of being gay, and when women are caught cheating, which women cheat nowadays far more than men do, and they blame everybody else, including their partner, but themselves. And then they have a complete meltdown. They turn on the fake tears instantly, begging the man not to leave them. And another thing, all of our institutions that were predominantly male have been feminized, and our world and our education system has gone to hell in a handbasket. Women have no judgment, no discernment, no logic, no analytical minds. They make poor choices, poor decisions, And they never make their decisions based on facts, statistics, or evidence. Men do. And I think the worst thing in the world that ever happened was that when men gave women their rights. And I would like to see those rights taken, because it'll certainly deflate your egos real quick. You say you're strong and independent, that you're smarter and better than men? Okay. If all the men, and I'm praying that they do this, that they walk out on the very infrastructure that they maintain, that they build, and that they keep running. That includes your electrical grid, your water, your sanitation, construction, etc. The internet. I'd like to see them walk out. Let's see you women take on those jobs. Let's see you take on the oil rigs. You couldn't do it because you're not smart enough. You can't use your logic. But men are the ones who do those things every day. You only want equality when it benefits you. But if you really want true equality, then women should get the exact same sentence that a man gets when they commit murder, when they are arrested for having sexual relationships with underage boys, like teachers, that are being reported on in the news and on social media, how a lot of female teachers have been caught having sexual relationships with young male students. Women should get the exact same sentence for domestic violence, etc. Women are also the fastest growing demographic when it comes to domestic violence. Women are the fastest demographic nowadays for having sexual relationships with underage boys, etc. And if you women really, truly would be honest and speak the truth, because women like myself and men can see that modern women today hate men. And if you hate men, then stop coming on social media and stop making videos asking why men won't approach you, why men don't want to date you anymore, where are all the good men, and claiming that men are unhappy and lonely. As a matter of fact, men aren't making videos like women are. Women are the ones that are telling on themselves by making these videos, because they're the ones that are lonely and miserable. Men are choosing peace. They don't want women in their lives. They don't want wives or girlfriends because they don't want the drama. They don't want the liability, because you women are a liability. You come with a lot of financial debt. You come with kids from multiple baby daddies, and you come with used box. You've been ran through like the Grand Canyon. Men don't want to wife up women with high body counts. And women are the ones that choose to sleep with men who are playboys, or as I call them, players, that they know are not good for them, that don't care about them. And you made the choice to spread your legs and have a baby with that man. That is your fault. Take accountability for it and stop blaming the good men for not stepping up and raising a child that isn't his, that he has no authority over that child to discipline them. That's what makes you a liability. When you have a high body count, your value as a woman goes from 100% down to 50%. But then when you become a single mom, your value goes from 50% to 0. And when a man asks you what you bring to the table, oh, I bring me. I bring my pussy. Men don't give a shit about your pussy. They don't give a shit about your accolades